Alright, welcome back to Joe and Sean's awesome cooking channel. This is episode 2.
And today we're going to be making gourmet grilled cheeses. Cheese is plural because we're going to be trying out 2 recipes.
Facts. Let's go. Alright, so first, you're going to butter your bread up with some butter. Alright, so now you're going to get a pan on low heat, and you're going to butter that John up. So that way your bread doesn't stick to the pan, because it's a pain in the ass if it does. Alright, so now you're going to add a piece of bread onto your buttered pan with the heat on, just so it gets nice and toasted, but only for a little bit, like lightly toast it, because if it's not lightly toasted, it'll be bad, you know? Alright, so now you should have your bread lightly toasted, so you can scrape the knife on it like that, but it's not like actually toasted, just a little crispy. Alright, so now you should have 4 slightly toasted pieces of bread on one side. Make sure it's on one side, because now we're going to flip all these bread over, and we're going to add all our cheese, and our mayonnaise, and our butter, and all that good stuff. Alright, so now we're going to add the cheese to our bread.
And you're going to go Havarti, Gouda, Havarti, and this is for all 4 sandwiches.
There we go. Alright, so now you're going to add some Italian herb blend seasoning inside the cheese. And you may think I'm crazy, but I promise it'll make it better. And then you're going to assemble your sandwiches. My hands are nice. Alright, so now you should have your fully prepared sandwiches ready looking like that. Alright, so now you're going to lube up your sandwiches, and you're going to take a little bit of mayonnaise.
That is a lot of mayonnaise.
Just spread it out good. And you're going to cover up the top edges of your sandwich. And you're going to repeat that process on all your sandwich surfaces, so also on the bottom part. Alright, so now you're going to take your lubed up or mayonnaised up sandwich. Oh my fucking god, Wrangler, stop stealing the towel. Now you're going to take your sandwich and drop it on your medium high heat pan, and you're going to let that John sizzle, and you're going to let it cook until it's nice and toasted. Alright, so while our grilled cheese is cooking, we're actually going to do our shout outs. So shout out to Zane Ziegler, Preston Ziegler's brother.
And shout out to Owen Nelson for being the best cookie decorator ever at Christmas time.
Amen to that. And he's a swimmer pro, not Holly. And for our final shout out,
It's
we're
so
gonna...
windy. It's so windy.
Yeah, okay, whatever. For our final shout out, we're gonna shout out Mary Jane Ashton. You're a real one, big dog. Thanks for getting me an A on that test.
Oh shit.
Alright, so make sure like halfway through to flip your grilled cheese sandwich so you can cook it on both sides. Oh my god! Bro!
Quit recording.
No! Okay, anyway.
Cut the production.
So now you're gonna flip your little grilled cheese sandwich, and
That was a save. I'm not even gonna lie.
yeah, I can't even let it glitch up there. All right, so that way you make sure that both sides of your bread cook, and your cheese also cooks in the middle, and your bread doesn't cook fat. Also, go low and slow on your cooking, so that way the bread doesn't cook faster than the cheese itself. You know, so it's perfectly melted.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So now when you're done, you're gonna flip your sandwich and make sure both sides are done. And then if both sides are done like how ours is, then take it off. And then you're going to take your second sandwich. Oh my god, the mayonnaise is all over my hands. And you're going to drop it on into that pan and let that Jonathan cook. Alright, so for our second shout outs, because while our second grilled cheese is cooking, we're going to do shout outs part 2. We're going to start off by shouting out my boy Preston Ziegler, my day one. Oh. Like to hurry up.
Shout out to my cousin Trenton.
Shout out to my sister's boyfriend in Louisville, Lance. Love you, Lance. My day one. Run Up Lethal Company. Oh shit! Wait, let me check that.
This is good.
My god, hurry up with the second shout out.
Shout out to Mrs. MJ for showing our videos.
Bro, we already did MJ.
Part 2.
Alright, and last but not least, awesome. Alright, so now we're gonna. Oh my god! Holy crap.
I told you it was hot.
Moving on.
Cheese pull. Mmm. Yummy.
Alright, so now you're gonna serve it with a little bit of marinara. We put a little parsley on there too, just to make it look nice. And you're gonna get it nice and plated up.
Lightly toast the bread.
All right, so once that John is looking, lock in. Flip
Okay,
the sandwich.
retake that.
Bro. All right, so do not forget to flip your second grilled cheese, because you know it'll be bad. All right, so now when you have your second grilled cheese finished, we're gonna. Are you gonna use the spatula? Oh, okay, here. We're gonna do a cheese pull. It's still fucking hot. Here, just rip it. Rip it.
Oh, it's hot.
Really?